On other days, I feel like a fatherly figure, listening to your problems with Eastern patience, telling you how to put them together into a beautiful mosaic called life. On other days, I'm just like a nun. Whatever happens to you, I don't give a fuck. You see, I've accepted being called the mad poet, but guys, I'm not really a poet. I'm an average shy guy with a keen sense of curiosity and a pen. I don't really rehearse my poems. I just come here and recite my life in reverse and hope you find some lines that rhyme with your life. Picture me as a pianist. Don't know about my size, I know what I'm doing. Since I've already started, let me continue telling you about my private part of life. You see, my life is a cycle. And right now I remember the day I died. I lay on a hearse contemplating my journey with death. After floating for what seemed like eternity through emptiness, the journey came to an end. But there was neither heaven nor hell, just this present silence, so I began to cry. I had lost everything to the previous life, and there I was, just a baby who had been expected for 9 months. Guys, I was born again. This time I was born free from freedom. I was born unto troubles. Just as smoke always flies upwards together with my heavy prayers. Growing up, the memory of the previous life became few and fewer deja vus. I became inspired by talks such as, education is key to success. It made me go and swallow more and more Western words, hoping to regurgitate them later and unlock my dreams. But it now seems gratuitous to me as a graduate that lived dreams. Only good at quoting books that are not even mine. Mine tend to never mind uneducated. What business do I have with people who can't see past their own thought? Even if you hate me, so be it. I know when I'm not around, you call me a snobbish. But it took me a while to realize I wasn't even educated. I was institutionalized. I was institutionalized to live in a virtual reality where I'm always told to be a man, but not once am I taught how to be a man. So chained by expectations, I'm searching for this man we should all look like, and I'm guided by these expectations. I'm ready to wear any mask just to look like him, because at 27, heavens knows, I'm beginning to see things differently, and things are beginning to see me differently. It's like I'm on the wrong side of the 20s. The problem is that I have nothing to show for it. Just haunted by broken hearts. Some of them I don't even know. Some are just disappointed because I couldn't live up to their idea of me. Some are just disappointed because I couldn't live up to their idea of me. But I don't know that my life is bitter. But I settled down with an effort to prove my manliness. But moments later, the memory of that taste comes back as a haunting thirst. I go for toss, deep in thoughts, thinking about this broken world. I want to explore with spoken word. It makes me angry because I'm getting older and less likely to do it than I was a year ago. And I have no desire to sound like Mzolke Mbu. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. I don't intend to sound nice in your ears. No, that's not my business. That's somebody else's business. I want to get you thinking and stuff like that. So the next one is about ladies, really. You may wonder what I know about ladies, but I know quite some stuff about ladies, really. So this piece is called The Marriage of Convenience. I was going to do some other piece called The Born Freeze, but someone suggested that I do The Marriage of Convenience. Selfies searching for a reality filter. Listen to me, sister. You have been programmed. Now you believe life is a survival of the prettiest, beauty is a bargaining chip. Exchange how you feel for how you look. Climb those hills and wear that mask. You must smell nice out there, so you burn your essence on the altar of fame. But if you have no shame, come and strip for me. Wait, stay dressed. It's your mind that I want to see exposed, not your body. I want to set you free to the power of self-love, so you may stop always using cleavage as leverage, because once this bounce is gone, you'll see that all men are Greeks, even when they come bearing gifts. Let me tell you about she. She thought she was cool, then she left school because of school, and during the day they seemed like a pair of shoes, kept dancing to the rhythm that they chose. But at night, she was scared and naked all at once when they collided in love. Still, the beckoning bells on her wedding day were loud enough to drown the doubts in her, assuring her this was rare but real. With a ring placed on a finger that carries a vein that leads directly to the heart, made of gold, the most enduring of all matters, and all. It was all that mattered. But now, so puts her in a shelf, only to take it out when he wants to satisfy himself. His marriage, I have to keep it to myself. His voice fills the hollow of a fragile frame. Stop bringing shame to her name. Be a good woman and suffer it all in silence. Comes a mother's voice as her head gets banged against the kitchen counter. Her vision reduced to tiny blurred slits with which she can only make out the face of this monster bent on ravishing her. And the pastor preaches of the soulless and joy that's past the grave. She grieves and wonders what it really means to die. You know, some funerals are not recorded because they happen deep inside. Comes the conclusion with another blow, reducing her to a ball of pain. Now she carries around a heart of stone, a chamber of secret overflows with feelings of undesired kisses and touches that only comes when Spoo wants to satisfy himself. And if you should know, Spoo writes away the same vigor that he uses to beat her. I'm talking vivisection incisions. Now she wonders if someone somehow can listen to what she has to say. How many sisters are suffering behind the veil of early marriage? With their last breath, she begs and prays for their freedom. Her body hangs around long after her soul is departed. They said it was suicide, but I saw a different side. Mother Earth being turned into a man's world, saying it all began with Eve, who took a bite upon that apple, put it on the back of her iPhones and MacBooks to spread the virus of mortality. I say you're in the wrong page, the poet. In the beginning, men made that story so they can oppress women and get away with it. What a propaganda. Thank you.